I'm Nicholas Gianforti, the writer-director of Fairy Tale, my thesis fantasy genre short film. I and my team have been passionately working on this film for about a year now, and we're close to completion with it. We're in the post-production phase, but we need your help to not only complete the film, but to submit it to film festivals. As a kid who grew up in the 70s and 80s, I am a huge fan of 80s fantasy films. Classics like Dark Crystal, Legend, Labyrinth, and The Never-Ending Story. These films not only shaped my imagination, but they're a way for me to escape reality and live in those worlds.
Put me ears on so that I can become a fan.
When I set out to make Fairy Tale, I want to make a film that kids of today can feel the same way I felt so long ago. Action.
Given this a lot of thought.
Please, don't. We mean you no harm.
Hi, I'm Julia Levon, and I am playing the lead character in this film, Jules, who is a young mother struggling to face and overcome her history of psychological issues and embrace relationship with the fairy world in order to save her daughter, and ultimately save the world. I love the strength in this character because it ultimately comes down to her finding the trust in herself and the trust in her own power. One of the reasons Nick wanted to make this film was to tell a story that's driven by strong female characters. We have a beautiful fairy queen, we have a fierce fairy warrior, and we have a brave little girl who goes through a lot of different trauma with a dark fairy lord.
Where will your help be going? That's a great question. The first thing, sound design. These are things like Foley, special effects. We have fairies. Fairies have wings. Some sound designer has to create the sound of those wings. There's many more odds and ends that make a well-sounded film. And there's the musical composition. I am so very fortunate to have my good friend and Army veteran John Brantingham, who has composed an amazing score for Fairy Tale. I can't wait for you to hear it. But we want to elevate that score, and one way to do that is to hire real musicians. Color correction. This is where we take the digital image and we give it more life by manipulating the color and the contrast. So much more goes into making a finished film. But what do you do with it when you're done? Film festivals, right? Thank you so much for watching our video, and we hope that you join us on this fantastic ride that is Fairy Tale.
We need you now!